came from a stash. You can see that is just an ordinary bit of paper, and I've this is just leftover sponging from whatever paint was on one of the palettes, and I've just cleaned off the sponge and cleaned off the actual paper. Now I collect all my papers together in an expandable file. You know, the ones you put all your details and your bank things and your envelopes and your bills, whereas I don't. I put paper in them and I let them literally bulge out so that they've got all the colours, and I can literally, I do label them, and you can see in here they've got all different types of papers, black and whites, gold, creams, printed paper bags, reds, spots and stripes, yellow, orange, brown in between there, red, pink, green, blue, because I'm using a lot of blue at the moment, and really all sort of purple colours are all in here, and they're all in there, so I can just grab them at any time. And also when I'm snipping, I will then put the snippets in there, and that's what I've been doing as I've been working through here. So I've got the thing of that's going to go on there, that's going to go on there. I think I want to do this in a nice decal edge, but then I found this lovely piece in again a National Trust magazine, and it said the list of 41 bird species on the menu of a royal banquet in 1634 included swans, peacocks, pigeons, pheasants, partridges, godwits, and then it's got ... So there must have been lots of other things, because if you think, there's where the nursery rhyme, sing a song a sixpence, you know, pocket full of rye, you know, baked the pie before the king, and then the blackbirds all flew out. So this is where, you know, and also in India they're very prominent at weddings. All right, they're classed as good luck. We're the only ones really that actually say that these, you know, it's the eye of the devil and things like that. So no, these are good luck. So that's why they're in my sketchbook. So I want to do a bit more work on that. And as this has got gold, I think I'm going to use some of that rubbing gold. This is where I'm going to get really dirty fingers. Okay, I'm going to just move that out of the way slightly. Take hold of one of the ones that I've already done. Possibly that bit. You can see this is just literally an old bit of newspaper print. I'm going to take, oh, that's on the floor. So guess what I'm fishing for when I finish here. Okay, so I'm just going to rub this on here all the way around the edge. Ah, now I was actually going to cut the edges, wasn't I? So I even told you that, didn't I? So I need to find something very no, that's too, I don't know there. Let's have a look. Pop that on there. Is that a bit too much? Yes, I think it is. The fact that you can never have too much, that's actually quite nice, but you know, if it stayed, that's cheap. That's that again. I think I'm going to have the one I had before. So all I'm going to do is literally just slice off the end. Just to give it a little decaled edge all the way around. Rather than just a plain cut edge. Because what happens is all these surfaces that you do catch the light, and it just shows, you know, something. You can see where I put the gold. You can actually physically see where I put the gold. So I'm just gonna, it's called warm gold, but actually it's almost you know, quite a bronze gold. going all the way around the outside, because also this is where for some reason as well the plainness of the paper has come through as well. There we go. And I'm going to put some more in here. Rub it in. Could put. I'm trying to look for the lid then. So I'm going to get another piece of paper. This piece. And I'm actually going to burnish this on here. And what will happen is it will move it around, but it will also burnish. You can do it with a cloth, but I prefer using another piece of paper underneath. So that piece of paper then gets the gold buffy bits on it. Okay, and you can see that then just takes that down. So I can actually pop that underneath. There's a bit on the end. I'm just going to take that off. Right, so can you see that now blends those two in. Now also with the words, I go like that. Once those go like that, I think I'm going to use the same piece, the same scissors. On here. There we go. So that I'm then going to put down the bottom. Just going to even that up a bit. Okay, because I do like words every now and again, words. And I will handwrite that through here as well. So I think that could do now with sticking in. So I'm just going to... Now, on here, I'm also going to leave the back of this... Oh, it'd help if I moved it, wouldn't it? I'm going to leave the back of this card open because I want to be able to put things like tags and stuff in the side or keepsakes. So, you know, there we go. So I'm going to put a big piece of tape on the bottom. And then literally small pieces up the sides, because then that gives me a decent room to put things inside. So that's that one ready. I'm now going to just stick some on the back of here, because this piece wants to go down first, because the card is going to sort of sit nearly, you know, on the edge of this. So go like that, go like that, and trim off the ends. There we go, stick those down. And I've got little bits that are on my tape from previous that I'll just stick in there to finish them off. Just squidged down my bowl because there's an awful lot in there now. There normally is after a session, and what I do is this plastic stuff, it's not quite paper on the back of this double-sided, because it's got obviously a shear on it so that you can peel it off. I have to put in the bin, but the other bits of paper and stuff like that, I then put in recycling. There's very little I don't actually use, I'll tell you. So I'm going to turn that round, pop that in the middle.